This is the Annealer Reveal with audio. Hopefully this time there's no treachery. I'm not going to go into any massive crazy details because if somehow this doesn't work out, my head would probably explode. So we're going to keep it short and sweet. We're going to get down to it. If you guys take a look at that knockoff box that we're replacing, we're getting a brand new sweet knockoff box. Just know that when you see a sweet piece of wood that's going to be cut on the inside of here, I didn't do it because I can't count and it's horrible. I tried like 7 times this morning and they were all wrong cuts, so I'm giving up completely. All it is a nice rectangle, but it won't be me who does it. Someone else will do it around here because I can't do it. It's just very horrible. Yeah, it's not cool. So anyway, we had a beautiful show on Tuesday. It was the Young Guns plus Bess, and she did an amazing job on tech support. We had some beautiful pumpkins made. Some of them sold, some of them didn't live on the show, so I'm not sure what's available on the website, but you guys got to check it out. We started pretty simple with this guy, and actually I wanted to get your guys' opinion, so let me grab another pumpkin real quick, or it's back in the stock room. Oliver, would you grab one of these spotted babies with the blue glass? Could be a gordita. Right. We're going to compare this with clear to the blue, and you guys tell me what you think. But this is a great warmer-upper here. I believe this one did sell because it's just glassy and stained and delicious and got that deep iridescent, beautiful stem. Stems were going on perfect. I do love this color pattern. However, I think considering on the darker side, the pumpkins on the darker side, maybe a lighter stem would be nicer, something like that. You know, kind of how like these guys. This is a darker piece. This one's still for sale on the website. Darker pumpkin, lighter stem, giving it the old curl down special. That one turned out amazing. Then we put some bar color, and I suggest we talked a lot about technique and style and color on this show. A lot of how-to about pumpkin making. I think if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, it was a really good show to watch on Tuesday from 6 to 8. But this was a bar color orange pumpkin, and it really just turned out incredible. Matt was bringing his A game, stem game, A game, and it really just a classic beauty with bar color. And you guys might have seen on the show how long that takes heating up that color and getting it symmetrical and whatnot. But let's see some votes in the chat here about the difference between these two. Can you tell that subtle blue undertone? And then what do you think of the gold, iris gold, the brighter gold compared to the darker gold stem? Let us know in the chat. That was incredible. Then we went to Mondo Special Pumpkin Town Serious Situation, and we used this beautiful piece of bar color pink. We were happy to find in the morning that neither of these large pumpkins had cracks in them, but this is the perfectly even distributed weight. Beautiful light transparency in the pink. You can see it a little darker on the top there. Golden spots that match the gold stem. It's just a super tight pump. It's about as big as my head. And we'll go bigger. But that was plenty for the show. Just a beautiful piece. Nice stamp on the bottom. The stem just went on really perfect. I mean, look at the gradients of thickness down to thin. A perfect loop on it. This is a really ridiculous pumpkin, and if it doesn't sell within the next couple days, it's going out to the Ren Fair, and it's going to be represented hardcore. A couple acorns still available. We made a bunch yesterday, matched the orders, sold on the show. We did Matt's sweet all orange pumpkin. Super nice. Here's something to be noticed. A little chunk of orange off the stem popped up and stuck to the side of the stem. It came up with it. One may never know how that happened. In fact, I do know, though. When you knocked it off, there was a little chunk hanging to the side, and sometimes depending on how they break off, how your neckline is, that little piece was still hanging there. So just like with a mug, you could blow it off or you tap it with the shears. When you go to squish it on, having that little extremity there, that hot glass wants to pick it up. So it kind of pulled it up onto the side. It's not really sharp. We'll put a little nail polish on there just to make sure, but The way Matt laid down the stem here is just perfect. Comes down from the side, nice, beautiful swoop right there. Gets a little bit thinner, beautifully brought by Oliver, and then that last little stick it down to the side of the pumpkin and make sure it's strong and sturdy. That pump is still for sale, I think. I'm not sure, actually. That one might have sold. Then the giveaway. Look at this. Triple leaf special wine glass / water tumbler / utilitarian everyday super special pumpkin glass. Yep. Super tight. Oliver wanted me to mention, I think it's a really great point. Notice the difference in color between the two, the bar color and the frit. Let's get a super zoom on these two.
Do you remember how many schmecks more you put on that cup?
It was like 4 schmacks, maybe 3 or 4. But you could still even get a little transparency through that pumpkin. But notice the speckledness, you know? I mean, this is kind of harvesty and cool looking with this glass. This is completely different and even more glassy. It's encased in clear, so all the ribs are pretty much clear. Something to be noticed, you know? There's different styles, and that's the difference in color. We talked about it a lot on the show. There it is represented in its cool and calm state. We got 150 things to do today, folks, and we're looking forward to it. And we appreciate you guys all for watching the show. Stick by Sunday morning. Our e-news goes out, and on YouTube we release our experimental show, and that's going to be a super tight show. I highly suggest you watch that. Other than that, everything is moving along swellingly. We're going to get back to business. The roof has been completed. The final panel painted this fine morning. And that project is all done. Shouts out to Matt for being a champion on that one, folks. You guys saw them all painted up on Tuesday's show. Today's Thursday morning, and it's the last day of painting for now. Have a beautiful day, folks. We appreciate you all. That's right. Subscribe to our channel, spread the word, like and just share everything, and follow us on all social media. We post content in all different ranges all over the place. Have a beautiful one.